Thank you so much for staying with SABC News. It is now time for your Money on Market Sense, where we look at your personal finance issues. A little later on, I'll be bringing you SME on point with all your small business news. The National Credit Regulator says that it has received complaints regarding consumers being placed under debt counselling without their knowledge. This is done by some debt counsellors under the false pretense that consumers are being made to apply for debt consolidation. Other complaints relate to consumers being overcharged for the credit that has been granted. And with Black Friday coming up next month, there are concerns that consumers who do not spend wisely could end up being over-indebted and seeking debt counselling. This next report is by Naledi Matlapeng.
Many South Africans are struggling to make ends meet and end up using debt to supplement their income. According to the latest Reserve Bank's Financial Stability Review report, South Africans spent 9.4% of their disposable income servicing debt. Experts have called on consumers to avoid overspending and to buy mostly necessities. Just what are the warning signs that you are facing a debt spiral?
When the expenditure is higher than your income, it means you are in trouble. Those are the early warning signs that you need to start reducing your debt. You either living beyond your means, or you know that you're potentially heading for a debt spiral, which will affect other areas of your life as well.
Black Friday sales starts next month, and many retailers are capitalizing on this period to increase their volumes. This year, some retailers have even indicated that their Black Friday deals will run much longer. Consumers are urged to only buy the items that they've budgeted for and avoid using credit for their purchases.
Even though some of the offers look very attractive, if you're looking at some of the discounts being offered by the retailers, but we know that Black Friday comes every year. So if you know that this year you've got certain items that you need to buy, at least plan for it and mark out those items that are really essential that you have to buy and budget for those and then go and acquire those. But do not go and take out loans and go on a spending spree around a Black Friday because it just makes your situation worse.
Easy access to credit is one of the contributing factors to the high levels of indebtedness. Consumers are cautioned to differentiate between good and bad debt. You are likely to pay interest of up to 24.50% per year on unsecured debt.
We receive quite a number of complaints within the credit space, people that are being overcharged, people that have paid more than they were supposed to, people complaining that credit providers are refusing to give them their statements on a monthly basis. We also receive complaints with regards to debt counselling, where consumers are saying they've been placed under debt counselling without their knowledge.
Many people end up opting for the micro lenders, who in turn charge them high interest rates. Some of these people are already highly indebted and are finding it difficult to secure loans from the mainstream banks.
That can be one of the reasons why people would opt for machonistas, as they are widely known in some areas, or the so-called unregistered credit providers. So it means that those people have probably exhausted their opportunities to lend from or to borrow from your registered or your formal credit providers. So they tend to go to machonistas, solely because with your unregistered credit providers, they don't do affordability assessments, and some of them use illegal tactics to recover their monies from consumers.
Consumers are bombarded with offers of credit from those seeing a niche in this market. So always think twice before you accept, and remember that servicing debt, especially unsecured debt, is expensive and could affect your ability to save. Staying out of debt will enable you to have more disposable income and be financially independent. Naledi Matlapeng, SABC News, Johannesburg.